Have you ever wondered what a day off in the life of a freelance journalist is like? Well, let me show you. Hello and good morning to you too, depending on when you're watching this. But anyways, good morning. Because it's the morning, my voice sounds like a broken drum. But aside from that, how are you? If you've ever actually wondered what the day of a freelance journalist looks like, I didn't ask you if you did, but I'm just assuming. For me, it always starts with coffee because, well, coffee. It really fluctuates depending on how much motivation and energy I have, to be very realistic with you, because the kind of freelancing that I work in, it's essentially I am doing a job that any regular staff member would, but like the only difference between them and I is that I am paid on a day rate, and like the management decides which days they want me to work in, as compared to the rest of the temporary or permanent staff who are there for a certain period of time, be it like full-time permanently or like a short-term contract. So for me, this kind of freelancing, it works a little different. So most days when I'm off, or when I don't have work, essentially start like this. I have a coffee. Now that it's sunny, I get to see the sun stream into my apartment, which is really nice, and I contemplate my existence and my self-worth by looking into the distance. Then I snap out of it and try to figure out what I want to do with my day, be it just leave the house or go catch up with a friend or just stay in and play FIFA or Formula. I really haven't decided yet. We shall see what the day brings. I do have a train to catch this evening to Brussels, so that is something we're definitely doing. That's in the calendar. But aside from that, I shall see where the day takes us.
A few moments later.
Also, I usually start my day watching like a YouTube video, and well, you can look at my feed. It is as if I'm still living in the 2010s and I am aching for the goodness of that time and some fun theme park stuff. Given that it's in the morning, I am gonna try watch something about coffee.
Super cool new trendy drink. It's like
Ketchup is a smoothie.
yeah, I put ice in my cereal. So what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Welcome to our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, the show we break down the world's biggest food debates. I'm your host, Josh Scher.
And I'm your host, Nicole Niniety.
And I am actually not currently drinking mushroom coffee. I'm drinking Celsius.
So for breakfast, I usually either have one of these bars or I have a bunch of bars around, but for today, given that I'm home and I might go get something else later, then I have these dates, which are already like a few months old, but they're like so good and they're still so soft.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
A little update, it is now 10:40. Yeah, I woke up really early, and on a day off, my body clock is just messed up, but it is fine. I'm fine. Anyways, so plan for the day. I have some basic stuff to do, like folding up my laundry, setting everything up so that I pack for my Brussels trip. So here are like laundry that is just to go into my closet. Where is my hand pointer? Yeah, that is for like potentially to take to Brussels. I need to pay rent, so that is another thing that I will end up doing. And what else? Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with a friend later in the day. And also, very importantly, I might play Formula 1 2019. I suck at it though. And yeah, food at some point, but I already have lunch cooked from like leftovers from yesterday. But yeah. So we've actually hit the first part of the day where I'm actually doing stuff linked to, well, freelance journalism. I just got an email from my team asking for my availabilities for April. We are mid-March right now. Essentially how it works is like I give them all the possible days that I'm available, be it en présentiel, which means like I am available on site, I will go to the office, or work from home. So I, like for my team, we've actually like come up with a table with like all the other freelancers where we all kind of put in our availabilities depending on who's available when. And for now, I'm only working with this team, whereas the others, they're working with different teams as well. So it helps to have it all together centralized in one place. So I'm going to fill that out now. Okay, so in typical fashion, I have lost track of time. It is now 12:30, or no, it's actually 12. I'm losing track of time again. But I have to catch up with my friend at 1, and it takes me half an hour to get there, so it doesn't give me that much time to eat or lunch. Luckily, I have lunch ready, I just need to heat it up. But that's what I'm gonna do now, and then get changed. But yeah, I will see you guys in 20 minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So it's now like 20 minutes later, I've had lunch and my hair is up because so topic of the hour is to get ready to go catch up with my friends. This is already landing in my head by this time. So black corduroy pants, pretty standard. They're also pretty warm, even though it is hot outside today. It's really windy as well, so always better to be safe. In terms of what goes on top, I am wearing this shirt potentially. I know like it's pretty white, but like that helps reflect the sun, as I have learned in my time spent in a tropical country where I was born and raised. In terms of sweaters, I don't know if it's warm enough or not for this, because this is like the heaviest wool sweater I own. Like I thrifted it like, I don't know, 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago when I first moved to Paris, and like you'll see this. But this is potentially for the trip, like for the evening time when it actually could be cold. I am thinking more just like this grey sweater vest situation, which is again another staple, but it's much more chill. And along with that, this pull and bear jacket on the front looks so good, and this is really warm. And also, I got it for 20 euros. 20 euros. New, not even thrifted. So, shout out TK Maxx. Let's get changed then. And here you have it. Here is the full outfit. I kind of look like I'm channeling like if the Three Musketeers went forward in time to the early 2000s with this like kind of Letterman jacket vibe. I'm already feeling too warm, so it was a good call not to wear the really thick blue sweater. I'm gonna pair it with my chunky boots, which I also thrifted in Brussels. Again, 20 euros, and I've worn the hell out of them for like the past year or so, and they still look pretty good. So yeah, let's hit the road.
5 minutes later.
Never mind, I already feel too warm in like the 5 seconds that I was getting ready, so I decided to go with this leather jacket option instead, which I think cements all the more that Three Musketeers / Pirates of the Caribbean vibe. With this, like, if I had like a cutlass, I'd go like, and with like the face wash bandana that I have, it would be very much like do 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 do. But anyways, let's go.
moments later.
These cutlery are actually very special.
Why are they special?
They're very clean and pretty. The proportion of the forks, perfect. Perdu means lost bread. Like us, we are lost souls in Paris. Is that good?
This bread looks very lost.
I am lost.
Intense focus.
Intense focus. But look at the. Am I a professional perdu eater? Yes, I am. Was that frosty? Yum. Guys. Miam miam. Is that natural?
The way I'm gonna put this entire thing without cutting anything. It is the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme.
It's just a Nutella banana cake. I don't need to say anything more.
Miam miam. This sounds right. Like miam miam.
It's really good.
Miam miam. Miam miam. Means yum. Yum yum.
So it's been a long day. Well, relatively long day out. And I am now home. And have I already tanned? No, that's not possible. All that is left to do now is to play some Formula 1. Yeah, I heard from you that I'm actually a driver, like, basically play Formula 1 on the PS4 and to kill some time till my train, which is in like 4-5 hours. Yeah, I forgot how to do math. The train station is like 20 minutes away from me, so it's not really a hassle. I can just chill, but like it's pretty tranquille. So usually when I play video games, like it doesn't really work for me to just have the video game because I don't usually like listening to the sound of the video games. I don't know why, it's a weird thing. So I always have like a a video that I like playing on YouTube, and then on the screen is my video game. It does distract me during the race sometimes, especially, but I'm a pro racer, so it doesn't really matter, you know? Like I'm already too good. I'm kidding, like I suck at this game. But let's go.
To an emerging, volatile market and take on a company that has more experience and resources, and that risk does not seem to make sense from a business perspective. But it makes perfect sense if you look at it from a
Okay, so it's been a few hours. I've enjoyed my Formula 1 session. I came third in the Gran Premio de Catalunya. I'm completely butchering that, I know. So that was fun, but now it is 7:26. I am actually gonna try and catch a train earlier than the one that I have, which is at 8:15. And I'm gonna leave now, but I wanna stop and get some food. I'll probably pass by my favorite boulangerie, Pépite. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know what I'm talking about. And let's see what we have, and then we're gonna head to the station.